Hi, welcome to another video. Before we start, I wanted to preface that this content was recorded in 2023. I I completely forgot that I never did the second part, so the avatar is going to look a little different. I'm going to sound a little different. Um, but yeah, essentially, time has changed. But anyway, enjoy. In this video, I should be reviewing um, the remainder half of my animations. I still believe that most of my reviews still stands even now. If not, I will put in some notes. But either way, enjoy. Okay. Kind of an intro, not really. Still the subscribe thing. Did I keep the same music? That one was hard to do. Oh my god, I remember that. That was smart on my part. Having the heads, same positioning and everything. Could have been longer. My main point could have been longer. This could have also been moved. If I can go back and like fix it, I'll go back and fix it so this thing goes away. But this is basically him against his old self. Not a lot of notes. I liked what I did in terms of this right here. Hold on, let me check it. Oop. Right here. Turn. Exact same position. That was smart, but could be better execution. Let me see. I really like storyboard, like animation thingies. They're so fun. This could have been improved. I don't know how to improve it. I don't fully know the concept yet, but it could definitely be improved. Good rating in part because I like some of the concepts. Could have been longer, absolutely. This one, I should have put an intro in. I should have put an intro in. But anyway, this was for Brie is Not Perfect map, I think it's called. Let me check. Well, it says map on here, but essentially. Yeah, right here.
Bad is also here, drinking tons of beer, also kissing a deer, spreading Christmas cheer.
Okay, that was incredibly, incredibly fast. I was missing intro and outro. It was okay. Things should have picked up though, because they were not moving as quickly as they should have been. But then again, I think that's something overall that I need repairing on, or more refinement. But overall, I guess okay. Also, another thing, the background. Another issue is that I want to say forefront colors really tend to blend with the background colors because bright background, bright front. Does that make sense? Like, that's something that could really be fixed. But for my first time in a map, I think it was pretty decent. Okay, next one. This is 3 tiers. No idea what I'm getting into, but now we got an intro again. A little more, a little more representation. So good. I just realized my leaf has not changed, not even a bit. I need a bit more change. And it's a year ago, and he has not changed in the slightest. Very dramatic. Could be moving faster. That one's very dramatic. I like that panel. I did the slime very good there. Because that one I focused on the most. Oh my god. Yeah. Incredibly difficult. There's some notes I want specifically. Not on this one. Like, he's okay. Like, I did that one pretty okay. This. His facial structure is off. I noticed it when I looked back on some old files because I was going through like files. I was like, why is this face like so weird to me? And it's because it's literally off. There's his jaw finishes here, and like, yeah, you can see it. It's, yeah, Yeah, but I mean, I was learning. His is a little better. His, I don't really see it, but I'm pretty sure within a few more years I'll see the issue and I'll be like, yeah, could be better. Where did I leave off on? Right here. Oopsies. Okay, that was a clip. Hold on, I'll just do it again. Oh my god. Okay, that's basically, like I said, a Marvel end credit. So it's leading to the next animation. If I am correct, yes, it literally is a snippet for the next animation. This one, I remember I liked it a lot back then, very specifically for intro part. No, not there. This, because Butcher Quackity used to be my favorite, absolutely favorite, and then it Las Nevas became my favorite more. Overall, I had favorites, but not bad. Could be better. I think, yeah, because I was about to say I could have used gradients, but I can't because Clip Studio gets weird and grainy if you use gradients in animation. I'm not sure if that applies to everyone, but I know that applies to me because if I try to use gradients, it's gonna get really weird. I literally have examples because, oh my god, I tried using gradients and that thing just pixelated. Pixels and pixels and horrible. So yeah, it's another thing that got impacted in my art or animations overall back then when I used to do them. Well, I'm still do them, but like, you know. And this one, I had extremely high hopes for because I busted everything out just just for this one. Um, it didn't pop off as much as I would have liked, but that's like fine. Like it's not the end of the world. um, Honestly, I think it had to do with the lore thing with Carl. I don't even remember. Because I remember that it was promised a lot, like, oh, you guys get lore, but I get it, people get busy, etc. Sometimes you don't feel like it. Yeah. So I think this is what that is. I think. The calling cards could have been better. I'll note that right now. But again, editor program. This was difficult as well. The clock was very difficult. A bit difficult on that part, not entirely. I needed a better transition there. That needed another, I want to say board, but I don't know what I could have used. I'm trying to reflect. One of these could have moved. One of them could have done something because right now it looks like a still image, which I think it is. This was difficult. The eyes look very anime for some reason. Oh, why is he like in fighter position? I think it was just to avoid hands down. Fun fact, these are all people that okay, so I asked on Twitter, I was like, oh, do you want your image put in this room? Like just comment below or something. This is Fear. I still talk to them, by the way. And shout out to Fear. Because they also do the Portuguese subtitles, in case you were not aware. So for any other animations out there, and I think they still do these in case there's dialogue, they do Portuguese animations, which thank you very much. But these are also moots and anyone who commented below who wanted to be put in. Obviously not this one, but the rest, yeah. Another thing I would have noted, I noted as well as like right after the animation went out as well that the fire should have been moving, but I wasn't sure how to do it. I didn't know how to execute that idea or concept. Could have moved the head faster. Could have moved this faster. Expression could have been faster. needs. I think this was on purpose. If I remember correct, it was on purpose to make it feel vacant. But I could be wrong. I think it is supposed to feel vacant. But it could have been done better. And this needs the little. Oh, I know why. Never mind. Thank you. Okay. Could have used a different calling card. But my little leaf disappeared. No whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me run it down, run it back, and right around. So basically, he's asleep. Mance is not awake. He's been replaced. um, I absolutely love ending it with horror because I like that unsettled feeling. Like, hey, this was so nice. Like, oh wow. Like in the first one, you kind of got that concept when he's at his desk, he's asleep, he's not even awake. And then you get that splash of cold water. Hey, that didn't actually happen, and it's not going to happen, or stuff like that. It's basically a sense of like dread. I love that concept. I personally didn't like a lot of angst back then, and I still kind of don't, because like repeated angst is just no. You need ups and downs to move forward. But anyway, the point is, I loved doing the horror and dread because it captured audience. I feel like, because much similarly in the newest animation, you see a lot of that dread, and people enjoyed that. They like that dread, just like I do. Like it's fun in a way. It's fun to feel scared for a little bit, but then you're like, hey, it's okay. Like, it's alright. Overall, it's fun. I love doing that. I feel like I'm gonna do it a lot more if I do more animations. I mean, if it consists with the theme and I have the story down. Anyway, I wanted to note that this animation was battling against another animation when I had to decide during this time, because I still vaguely remember it, but not fully. I wasn't sure which one to take on because I didn't feel like either of them. I wasn't feeling it. I was like, I guess I could do it, but it wasn't my original concept. Because originally it was a GIF or a GIF, whatever you want to call it, and it was literally in the sunflower field with Carl. And then I don't know what happened, and then I just got with this one instead. And I was like, okay, I'll take it, and I did. Well, that's really it. Very simple, straight to the point. Okay, this was my old intro. I like it. I love that intro. I don't know. I had to change it though. Okay. Quick explanation, rundown. So Sap is looking for him. He's just taking a break out back, whatever. He's looking for him because, okay, in case you were not in the fandom back then, which is like totally fine, I get it. Carl underwent the coma because, like, hey, time traveling so much, like, you're losing yourself. You know, it happens. You know, sometimes your brain isn't fully there when you're time traveling so much. You know, it happens. Anyway, he's looking for him. He finds him. There you go. That's it. That's the whole anime. That's the whole animation. I feel like I should not have put it there, but like due to that little it'll snippet, I was like, okay, fine, I'll put it in. It's funny in a sense because what is this? It's funny because of that. That's it. That's literally it. I have no notes on this one because like I just wanted a little thing to put in. It was funny. Okay. Here's the one that really popped off. I'm so excited. I hope it hits 10k. That'll be really exciting because like I know the first time I hit 1k for a tutorial, it was very excited. I was showing everyone. I was showing them, their mom, their mom's mom, their grandma, like their auntie. I was showing everyone. I was very excited for this. And I'm still very excited now because I didn't think I was going to hit 9,000. 9,000 plus, sorry. But essentially, very exciting. Okay, this one, it is incredibly hard to see. But there is movement. I forget where it is because I can't see because my monitor's so dark. But there is movement. I feel like I can barely see it. But there is movement. There is someone moving here.
Please.
That, another surround sound effect. Footsteps went left to right and then exit. I think there was a door sound, but I can't remember.
Don't enter. Please don't enter. Por favor.
This section, I was debating so hard because I was like, do I really want this part in? And I wasn't sure what I would have replaced it with. But I wanted it specifically because, what's it called? This was technically supposed to be on the doors. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I had a concept. So there was going to be a door. And then there was going to be a little square and where it would be a warning. Like where you see biohazard, do not enter, keep out, stuff like that. Except it would be doing this. Like it would be going English, Spanish, Portuguese, French. Like it would be switching languages just to tell people to keep out, essentially. But I didn't do it because I think it was a long shot. So it was basically a still image with a very little movement.
No entrar. Por favor, no entrar. Por favor, não entre. Por favor, não entre.
And also the
Veuillez ne pas entrer.
little
Veuillez ne pas
messages. I also debated a lot on having something appear around these parts, but I was like, this is going to be text or something like that. What I could have done, I feel like, is make it seem like a screen, but I didn't think of that until like right now. I feel like next time I'll take care of that. The clicking is a record, so that means it got stuck, and now what should have been repeating on the door, it got stuck, and now it's like tripping out basically. All of this is a board. They're keeping track of all the people or citizens of the server. I feel like that's evident, but I wanted to put it out anyway. This difficult. You have no idea. Oh my god. This. No one, not a soul, is going to pay attention to this green line right here. It's not even on the frame properly, and it's pissing me off. It pissed me off then, it pissed me off now. Well, not a soul, not a single soul is going to pay attention to that. I just wanted to put that out there. Also, like I said, I recommend you go watch it for yourself, because right now the quality is trash because my Wi-Fi is trash. Yeah, it's bad because my Wi-Fi is bad. Like, when I was doing a review on one of the other animations, you saw it loading. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is not awesome, dude. The breathing was also complicated. I am the type to pay attention to a lot of details. I was like, would Royer really breathe like this? I know I said it bad, I'm sorry. Would he really breathe like this? This doesn't even sound the same tone as him. But this is like the only dude that I could find because the other ones they had were women and it was obviously a lot more higher pitched. And like none had the same range as him. This one was like the closest to one. And I was like, okay, I'll go with that one, I guess. I don't know. And then the other ones were like weird. It wasn't even particularly because they were women. It was just because like they were breathing really hard. I was like, he's not going to be panting like he just ran a marathon. He's just breathing because he's scared. You'll notice that when people are scared, they tend to breathe a little more differently than how they breathe when they're relaxed. I was like, he didn't just run a marathon. Believe it or not. That was also very complicated. I had to plan out the friggin' okay. That one complicated because I was like, you guys didn't get to see the test runs for this, but it was complicated because every time I would do it, she would move so slow. So I had to really nail down how fast is she gonna move side to side. And I was like, what if I trying to do it like Five Nights at Freddy's? And essentially, I got inspired, I guess. This one? Please tell me that's the... I think it is the Five Nights at Freddy's sound. It's either that one or the Minecraft minecart sound. Very exciting. I love the sounds. A lot of sound cues. My favorite. So this is Quackity sitting here. The old Quackity, sorry. Before he got replaced. It's gonna make sense as you reach the end. Like, he's sitting here because he's locked up. I realized even then he should have been sitting on something. But I realized, I was like, hey, if I put something there, his legs are going to disappear. It's going to look like his legs are gone. And I was like, okay, so I can't do that. So I'm just going to have him sitting on nothing and hope it clicks. Hopefully it clicked for you guys, but he's sitting. I didn't want to draw him with like no legs. You could vaguely see them, but they're there. Person's shoulder.
Classified.
Let me reiterate, this is not done. It wasn't going to be finished because I was busy. But yeah.
Clasificado.
The sound could have been fixed there. I changed it a little more. Hold on. Let's go back. Okay. This is the new Quackity. Very specifically, look at his overalls. This is Cellbit. If I'm correct, he was also questioned about being with the Federation. I'm not sure if that is what I was going for. I can't fully remember. Okay, let's look at his face. Look at his face. Ooh, where did you go? No. Here we go. Look at his face. Look at his face. It changes a little bit. The second lines are gone. I think his earring over here is gone. There is... Oh, yeah. It's so blurry to see now. Okay. The light in his eye, I believe, also changed. There was something else up here that changed. I forget what it was. But details changed. It's supposed to hint that, like, hey, if you're paying attention, you'll notice that this is a copy. This is not the same person. Essentially. I forgot. Did I mention? I have to put that in. Okay. But music's by Omori. I'll put him in. Before I forget. And better outro. Yep. But essentially, a lot of hard work for something that was not finished. And this is also what made me really happy. The comments. I got spooked. Very, very exciting to see. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Okay, this one, literally a joke. I know it's cringe. I know. But it was funny. I was in delirium. I was crazy. I was losing it.
I'm gay for you, and you're gay for me. Spider-Man, why are you gay for that guy? I'm not. He's talking stupid.
That's it. Literally it. That was it. Oh my god. It's such a change from this one to this one. And it was a joke. I had the time of my life. It was funny. Yeah. And the one person who disliked it, I get it. I really do. It was funny though. Trust, it was funny. But I have nothing to say. All I'm gonna say is that I had a time and point where I found him really attractive. That's all I'm going to say. Good night. Okay, my final analysis is it was fun. Animating is and I feel like will always be fun. Even if I'm busy, because right now I am busy. Yeah, but I'm still doing the animatic. Like I'm trying. I would show you guys, but I mean it's pretty short. This one's also gonna be pretty short because I only took a small portion of the song, so not super long. Also, still with the cute Simpy. It'll be out soon because like it's mostly still images for animatics. From what I saw, it's basically not a lot of animation. It's keyframes, I want to say. But anyway, it was fun, and it is fun. One of the ones that I had the biggest expectations for is actually The Other Side. I don't really feel the same about it now because like yeah, it's older. I can see the mistakes, but I still love the second one and the first one ever made. They have a sweet spot in my heart because they mean the world to me. I took that jump. I was very scared. I was like, damn, what if it's cringe? What if I do it very, very bad? But I did it. I went out of my comfort zone, sorry. And I did it. I tried my hardest and I still like it to this day. Maybe later in some years I won't like it as much, but I feel even so that's not true because it's my first ever and I did pretty well for my first time. In terms of the other ones, obviously there's some things that could be corrected. Absolutely. There's always room for improvement. But I feel that I have progressed a lot more than what I used to. Does that make sense? So, a lot more progress. I know how to coordinate a bit better, and I actually studied with the other one, not the Spider-Man, not the Spider-Man one, the Federación. With that one, I actually studied in terms of the colors, how it should look like, how the skin alters. I looked at Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated because you're gonna see that the green color is very prominent, especially because it's very spooky vibes, very like you get spooked basically. So they use different types of colors, and with this one, since I'm using blue lighting because of the screens, I felt that was going to be important, so then I paid attention to that. In terms of notes, I don't have a lot because I know that I was still and am still learning because things move slower. I feel like I just need timing because Clip Studio, the way it works is a lot different from almost every other animating program. For example, Procreate. That one's super different compared to Clip Studio Paint. Because, as well as Flip a Clip, because I feel that one's a lot simpler. My sibling does Flip a Clip, and they're like, bro, your thing looks insane. It is needlessly complicated for no reason. I still enjoy it because I understand it much more complicated. If it's easier, it's harder for me to understand. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm built different. It's just the way it is. But I hope to animate some more and bring you guys more content. It's a lot of fun. I have currently 2 planned. The one that I was talking about right now, the animatic, is going to be released soon. The other one's going to be Halloween themed because I absolutely love Halloween. And these are actually OCs. If I get around to it, I'll let you guys know. But that is all. Thank you guys for supporting for so long. And I hope that you've enjoyed my animations. Again, like I said, go check them out. Because my Wi-Fi is bad, so it looks all crunchy right now. But yeah, I would say go check it out. See if you like them or not. Tell me if you are a professional animator and be like, this is what you could have worked on. This is what you could do better. Like, I'll take it. I like criticisms like that because then I'll know how to fix them in the future. But anyway, that is all. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.